What it's like being a show team on a holiday park in my experience. Now, to begin with, as a new performer, it's literally amazing. You are performing 4 to 5 shows a week, like if not more. The material that you're smashing out is amazing, so fast paced. All the shows are different. You're learning so much material all at once, and I'm not sure anything could give you a better visual of what a contract, especially as a first time performer, or even multiple contracts, could give you better idea of what it's like to be a performer. Now, there are a lot of hours. Now, whether you're on a cruise, a holiday park, wherever you are, if you're a performer, if you're show team, there is going to be a lot of hours and there is going to be a lot of material for you to cover. So prepare to be working. Now, the pay wasn't anything to shout home about, like it wasn't amazing. Nothing is very good like when you're getting paid as a performer in a holiday park. But what I will say is if you're a person who loves socialising and loves being really involved in like people, children, performing, etc., it's better to be on minimum wage performing and doing what you want than it is to just be in a restaurant or a cafe. Like, you are going to love it. I also can't think of a place that you would have the time and the space to develop more as a presenter, to work on your presenting skills. When you are doing a gig and when you are singing as a performer, you still have to speak to the audience, you still have to learn that technique. And honestly, I feel like sometimes when you're a singer or a performer, the hardest thing to do is the talking in between, and you've got to be able to master that, and a holiday park will give you that. Like, you're thrown in at the deep end, you are going to learn quick. Now, what I will say is if you're not very good living with the people that you work with or living in very close proximity with them, you might find this difficult. And yes, because everybody's in everybody's business, it can be quite a gossipy, everybody knows everybody's stuff kind of environment to be in. So if you don't have a hard skin, it might be a bit tricky. My advice for that is honestly keep yourself to yourself, look after yourself, and then what you've got willing to give, socialise and be with people, but make sure you look after you first, and that's going to help a lot. And if you don't want to get yourself stuck in gossip, don't gossip yourself, because it will come back round, so just be careful. Now, if you're thinking about doing it, you do have to be able to get up on stage immediately. Talking, singing, you need to have that confidence. So please don't go into this job if you feel like you couldn't even stand on a stage, because it will literally eat you alive. Now, back to the hours. Yes, your hours are long, but when you're rehearsing and you've got your work hours all on top of each other, they're even longer. So prepare for some really long days. Look after yourself. Do everything that you can to make sure that everything's done at your house so you don't have any chores to come home to. Just look after you as much as possible, because you are going to be busy. Now, it is a very high pressure environment, but what I will say is you grow close to the people that you work with, and yes, it might not always be perfect, but you're there to support each other, and that's what matters. And a lot of the time you have to pick each other up and again, and you will get that relationship with the people that you just have to get through. Good luck on your holiday.